Oh, Mike Charlo hating on Bud Crawford because he has some words with his brother. Let's talk about it in a minute, but let's listen to what Charlo had to say. Let's turn it all the way up.
Oh, Bud gonna win.
He gonna win?
Yeah, he gonna win.
Bet right now.
Bet he gonna win. You got Porter. No, you don't.
I got Porter in the late rounds.
No, you don't.
Nah, Bud was talking shit to my bro, so you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about nobody.
But you, all right, but we was talking earlier, you said that you don't bet with the most you bet with.
Yeah.
You make the bread. How you make the bread?
I do make the money.
So you heard it right there. We'll be right back.
Man, 122 pounder, 10-5, man. What the good Philly sports season, bro. Good from the walking Wisconsin. Watching.
Good fellas,
Good fellas, bro.
All right, man. So you heard Jermell Charlo say that Jermall Charlo said that, you know, he was going against Bud. They running the promo right now. I can see from the back room. They running the Charlo Shawn Porter promo. I mean promo Crawford and Porter. So, you only can get that fight on ESPN Plus. You can't get it through cable, your satellite provider or Sling. You got to get it through ESPN Plus, the app. So I think you got to buy ESPN Plus just to get the pay-per-view, which is, I don't know what it is. I got it free through Verizon, so I got the Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. I really watch Disney Plus the most, especially with the holiday movies. But let's get to it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. And you basically, you ask Regis who you got, Crawford or Porter. He said, well, I'm going to go with Porter basically because, Bud said something to my brother. And my thing is, and Regis checked his ass. He said, you just said you don't bet with emotion. He goes, oh, yeah. So like I said before, man, good to see that the Charlo twins continue to be tight. You don't want to see no twins not be tight. You know what I'm saying? The brothers not be tight. We always want to see them stay on code, but your brother wild. It's a possibility that you can't be licking my microphone, brother. It's a possibility that your brother and Bud can fight. So I know PBC a gang. You know what I'm saying? They go stick together. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. But like I said before, I'm not mad when I'm picking Porter. But pick Porter for the right reasons. Don't pick Porter because Bud had words with your brother. Your brother is wild. His brother's super duper wild, bro. He say some wild shit. He said some shit that you heard that, you said to the wrong person in any city and you ain't gonna make it to your car. You make them type of threats. And them is domestic terrorist threats. He could have been facing time in jail. But at the end of the day, right or wrong, when you got unconditional bond, right or wrong, bro, you gotta ride with him. But his brother Loopy, Regis, him and Bud had words, but I'm gonna ride with Bud. I'm gonna ride with Shawn Porter. Like I said before, it's not out the realm of possibility that Shawn Porter with this fight. It's just to the point where it's just to the point where people make it that way, man. People put the pressure on Bud. People say, oh, he's fighting the one-legged bigger beat that. So did Jermall Charlo struggle with a one-legged Highland. Jermall Charlo struggled with somebody with one leg. You know what I'm saying? So people, to me, it's hella funny how people got their opinions, man, and they forget certain shit, man. It is what it is. You're gonna struggle with somebody that's taller, that's awkward. But last time I seen struggling with one winning like 80-90% of the round. So Bud on a totally different scale. So of course Charlo pulling for Shawn Porter. It's the PBC. They throwing up PBCs all the way around. But at the end of the day, he betting with emotion. He betting because he had some words with his brother. That's all it is. And they can handle that out as men. Charlo ain't say nothing back. After Jermell lost to Castanos, Terence, he had nothing else to say about what Terence Crawford said about him not being the real champion. That's why you ain't pound for pound. He said something else to him. You know what I'm saying? Charlo get reckless with a lot of people, but they know Bud, man. Bud, they be rolling just as deep as them. You see what happened with Danny Garcia? Everybody seen what happened with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, not Danny Garcia, but Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? These niggas can get robbed and will get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes, man, some of these boxers really from the street. And Bud, one of them. You know, Danny Jacobs apparently from one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York City. So you see what happened with Danny Jacobs. You think Danny Jacobs had nothing to do with them niggas getting robbed? You wild. You know, they already didn't, tasted death her. And then, Jermell got smacked right in the mouth. What'd he do? Bag up. Berto wasn't really holding him back. If he wanted to, he could have ran right through Berto. Them Charlo niggas big as hell. You know, that's how it's supposed to go. Like, man, he talking reckless, man, but I ain't mad at him. Ain't like he trying to Porter White. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter was white. He was going with the white man, and then we have a different conversation. But like I said before, man, these people picking Sean Porter. You know, I don't care what your motives is. You picking Sean Porter, stick with that pick all the way through. You know, I released a prediction video to the members, so y'all gonna have to wait, a couple hours. But ride with Sean Porter all the way through. You know, everybody got these, alternative motives. They picking Sean Porter because they don't want Terence to run down on Spence, and that's what it's always been. Them type of fans ain't real boxing fans. Who don't want to see a premium fight? Who don't want to see two fighters at one point that was in their prime? Don't know what Spence is now. Shit, don't know what Crawford is and Porter is. They both 34 years old. You could fall off the cliff. But at 34, what Muhammad Ali have? That motherfucker had like 60 fights, whatever fights he had. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have as many fights as 34-year-olds have, so they might be fresher. But shit, either one of them could fall off the cliff at any given moment. They on the other side of the mountain. And that's what their age tell you. And on top of that, what's so bad about Sean Porter? He got to continue to make a weight that his body ain't built for. So any given moment, Sean Porter could get knocked off. Like a knockoff Gucci bag in the raid. Any point he get knocked off. But Charlo can have his opinion, bro. Who cares if he say, "Hey, look, man, I'm gonna go with him because he has some words for my brother." Cool, but hold on, sit. Nah, get out. He always ain't gonna come in here and fur up my room. He always got fur everywhere, man. We get a white dog, short hair dog. I ain't know they shit that much, but yeah, but like Jermall Charlo have his opinion, but Regis was like, you just said you don't bet with emotion. He like, oh yeah, you right. So don't make it an emotional bet. And he basically said, like Regis, I was like, what you want to bet? Fuck this, I reminded he was emotional after we handshook on it. We would have bet after we shook on it. Shit. We got Porter in the later rounds. Cool. I don't care what his opinion is. I'm Regis, I'd have took his money. If I felt that way. I ain't give you no information until, after I get your money. That's what I would have told him. But that's his opinion. You got to respect it. And at the end of the day, if Crawford lose, I'm pretty sure he'll be the first one to let you know he picked Porter. Even though officially it didn't seem like he picked Porter, but he's going to be the first one to let you know it. Like I said, it ain't like Sean Porter, some white Ukrainian or some white American fighter, he picking the white man over him. Shit, niggas have words all the time. People have words all the time. But your brother loose cannon. Shit. Know your brother Rob. And he probably been like that for their whole life. I'm telling you, I bet you. It probably been like that their whole life. Jermell his mouth get them in trouble. And then Mel got to help him put in work for him. Look, I ain't seen that story my whole lifetime, bro. I done seen that story. I had a homie like that, like to run his mouth, but he couldn't fight a lick. No cap. Always like to run his mouth though. You like, man, you always get niggas in the shit. Jermell probably got them in shit constantly. He probably didn't have no friends. You could tell he don't have no social skills. Shit, that ain't hard to tell. But Crawford did what he had to do. Crawford care less. We just gotta wait and see, see what happened. But quite frankly, man, Charlo got his opinion. I won't call it hate. He got an opinion. It is what it is. So let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media link subscription. Twitter's the fastest way. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want a business question, inquiry, response, your video question, chop it up on my social media links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support everybody showing the channel. All my social media links in description. Twitter's the fastest way. Okay, whatever I was saying, Cash App. You can make a donation. Cash App, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Right on the bottom of the screen. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to multitask. Hit the bell icon, hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications go live. I'll drop a video right next to the bell icon button. Other than that, let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. You know what the business is. Peace.